So what are we talking about?
Well, I could get into a myriad of topics here.
All right.
Obviously, there's been a lot of unrest and upheaval in Baltimore.
Really? What happened?
But because it's so widely covered, I didn't think that we would really get into that.
I will say this about the Baltimore thing. It was really weird watching that baseball game with no people.
See, I did. I just saw the highlights because obviously I was at work.
Right.
But that was weird.
Dude, I was watching it, and I mean, they were still like, they had like the announcer guy announcing who was coming to play.
Yeah, I know, and they played the walk-up music too.
I know, it was really weird, but they'd be like, now batting number 3. I mean, it was just echoing nonstop because there was no one in the stands.
Right.
So it was just all echoing off. It was crazy, man.
But just the thought that the guy coming to the plate, they were actually playing his music, walking to the plate.
And then it was like, I think it was in the first inning or the second inning, a guy from Baltimore hit a home run.
Yeah.
And you heard it clanking around in the chair.
And after, obviously because there was nobody there, but after several innings, they panned the camera over there, and that ball is still laying there. In the
what did you think, it was going to float away?
No, but maybe you'd think maybe somebody who worked there or whatever might have gone and retrieved it or something.
Dude, the announcers were cracking me up with their stupidity. Because if you want to do something fun, you have the MLB Network. Go back and watch that game. The announcers were hysterical with their stupidity.
Yeah.
Like the one announcer goes right in the middle. He's like, boy, there's going to be a lot of fans the next time they play here that are going to find some souvenirs.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Well,
they're probably going to go and clean up the
balls.
Well,
the stadium cleanup crew will probably pick those balls up.
Yeah. They're not going to just leave them there.
Yeah.
That's all they need is some fucking old lady to fall down the steps because she tripped on a ball.
Sure. Besides, these guys don't make a lot of money, so they could sell them on eBay.
Well, I know. It's great. But it was also funny, too, because you don't realize until you see it how much the audience or the announcers rely on the audience.
Yeah, sure. Kind of like us.
Yeah, well, no, we can actually wing without. It's called a pre-record.
Sure.
but I mean, these guys, like, you could tell there was like a bunch of gaps where they get away with not talking because the crowd's making noise. And
right.
And just every time they did that this time, it was just silent. So then they felt uncomfortable and they started having to fill. And these guys were not improv geniuses, to say the least.
Right.
They were not good, but it was definitely interesting to see. I don't agree with them playing the game personally, but, they should have. I don't know. Why didn't they just cancel the game?
Well, it was just because of the schedule, because they did cancel the games that they're going to have to make up on a doubleheader.
Yeah.
So they had to somehow, shuffle the schedule around to be able to get those games fit in. And two of the games that they canceled, they're going to play on a day that they had off, but they're scheduling it as a doubleheader.
Okay. But didn't the players from both teams have to drive through that bullshit to get to this empty stadium?
Well, I would imagine, but I think that they're concerned with, the spectator.
Yeah, but I think I'd be concerned about my product.
Well, that is true as well, but the product at least is probably covered by some kind of insurance as to where, 1,000 people aren't,
Yeah.
or have to do with lawsuits and stuff.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. The whole thing was stupid. They should have just canceled it. Who gives a fuck if they don't have a schedule, if they have a scheduling conflict? Work it out.
Well, they did work it out for a couple. Plus they moved this weekend's games to Florida.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, because the Marlins were supposed to play in Baltimore.
Right.
But they're just playing in Florida, and the Orioles are going to Florida, but they're going to be the home team.
Oh, nice.
Even though they're playing in the Marlins Stadium.
Very nice. Yeah. No, I zoned out after Monday. Monday I watched and I saw the people acting like fucking buffoons, and I was like, I'm done with Baltimore.